The main differences between the shamanic and the Western worldview is that there are recognition of multiple levels of consciousness and multiple levels of reality that are equally real, not less real and not fantastic, or, so it's not like that, not more real. Whereas in the Western worldview, there's only one level of consciousness that's really the real one, the time, space, material level, and everything else is considered subjective and interesting, but not really amenable to science. And it's only amenable to science if you can link it somehow to brain structures or brain functions and brain measurements. And in the shamanic indigenous worldview, which is really the worldview all over the world, but that adhered to by most people, and is that there are many worlds. They call them many worlds, many levels of reality, and that we can explore, and that are open to us by certain methods. Methods can involve not only plants or drugs, but they can involve rhythmic dancing, chanting, sound, fasting, meditation, yoga, all kinds of different methods, all of which have been of great interest to me, and I've studied a lot in them. The other main difference is that at these other levels, at all levels of reality, there are beings, that are called traditionally spirits, and these have their own existence, their own autonomy, so to speak. They're not just fantasies, and they're not just images, and they're not just symbols, and not even just archetypes of the collective unconscious. I mean, there may be archetypes of the collective unconscious, and there may be fantasies and images and symbols, but there are also beings. It's called spirits traditionally. I don't see why one shouldn't use that word. I mean, that is the most common and obvious word to use. I don't feel that you gain anything by calling it an archetype,
or even a being, or an entity.
Well, or entity, a being. I think a being is appropriate. A spirit, we're being. I mean, we're spirits. I mean, we're spirits. We're spirits in human form, and then there's spirits that are in tree form, and there's spirits that are in cow form, and there's spirits that are in mountain form, and river form, and planets forms. The whole planet, we call it Gaia. There's a name for it called Gaia. That's the spirit that has the form of a planet, or the sun. The whole universe is full of spirit. That's an animistic view. And animism to me means not, as some people think, projecting human qualities into nature. It's recognition and perception of spiritual soul nature beings in nature. It's a recognition.